昨日放送してたプロレスの試合、トレーナーさんは見ましたか？最後の空中殺法、ブエノでした。
Alright, it's finally time for Champion Meeting Finals, July 2026. 3,600 meters. We're like, what, less than 2 hours before reset, yep. I haven't actually watched this yet, so I don't know what's gonna happen. So let's get into it. It's gonna be the same team. Yeah, we kinda did sort of. Like, round 2 was kinda rough on day 2. We like tanked our win rate by quite a bit. So let's see what happens. Hopefully we don't run into like a bad like matchup composition for us. Yeah, cause like after analyzing the teams, I realized the team is not built correctly. We have like positioning issues for 2 of the members for the ultimate activation requirements. So yeah, we have like too many backlines, like Fenomeno out of this race, and if we have like too many runners, it's just like this whole thing where like I need a sweet spot. It looks like it's not too bad in composition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pacers, 3 soldiers is pretty good. I think like 5-4 is a little better for me, but this is like probably the most ideal I can ask for. Let's see, US1 low width. Oh, wow, we got like matched up with a kind of weaker player maybe for this Naruto Brian. Power is fine. Stamina is like kind of be higher. No double circles. The width is bad. No S distance, which means the other team might be like a monster maybe. Well, Grand stamina kind of jank. But so not really jank. It's you kind of want 1800. If you're like lacking, if you're like not 1800, you need like a little more healing, which I think they might have trouble. There is some singles, so having some like skill point issues, but it's kind of low. Oh, do you think the power in deck? Yeah, okay, I think 9,000 is around where they can hit. It's kind of hard to go higher without triple speed. Like this one, like 83 is kind of a bad run in the top road. So the stamina and power on everyone's pretty good. The width is kind of bad. Single circles as well. I think you want to be like 1600 and above nowadays. Okay. I mean, this opponent's slightly on the weaker side. We could still technically lose to a lower width, high power character. It's not like it's guaranteed. I think for that team, the top road is the scariest at 43% win rate. Cheval Grand's not really built for this track, based just for her potentials. And then Naruto Brian without the S distance kind of does yeah, so this Naruto top road might be a problem. And we have a wow, the matchmaking's been kind to me. So 1358 power is quite low, even with the S power. We take that like roughly 1.5 times. Is that actually power calculation? I know that's like roughly correct for not 1.5. It's like 10% increase for speed. I forget if it's like 10 for. So no, it's 5% speed increase, which roughly equates to 100. I'm like forgetting my calculations. I think like S width and S power is 10%, and then speed is like 5%. But when converted to stats, it's like roughly 10% more speed stat. But that's how the calculations work for the power one. Let's just say 10%. Yeah, even if it was a little bit higher, if we could do like 20%, you're like increasing the power to like not even 1500. That's kind of bad. The width is really high. So low power backline kind of has a hard time pushing up. Siri was showing that off in some of his like clips. The double stamina build. That's why the stamina is so bad. They probably were not confident hitting the stamina threshold with a 0-star Dunno. Yeah, that's probably why. Because the digital power build for backline is a little bit stronger. Cheval Grand, no S distance. Wow, man, I think if I lose this, it'd be an upset given like the way some of these opponents look. You just never know, it could happen. This is bad. I'm like starting to get confident I'm going to win. There's no S distance, but getting confident usually might be bad luck. Okay, so this entire team is low power, double stamina build. This one is triple speed. Oh wow, you don't have a third speed card going for this Victoria Pizza anniversary card. Okay. Think I'm gonna win, but I technically could lose. This is a pretty lucky matchmaking. Hopefully I win. Well, let's take a look. One dynamic cam in the back line and see what happens. Usually the back line is the most exciting. They also mean I have no idea what's going on. I wonder if they're gonna make a dynamic wide cam. Kind of doesn't make sense because you're just looking from the POV of the character. So since there's so many frontliners, we need to avoid being 6th position. Well, 5 and up for the bases. This is Fenomeno doesn't want to be in the front. So ideally, we have Hayahide leading, the Fenomeno on third. Through fifth. There was like 4 backline, we don't have to worry about that. Late start on Mejiro Bright. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're in 9th position, kind of sucks for Mejiro Bright. Hopefully with higher power value, we can pass them and get to 7th position for the field. The problem with the team is like, there's so many bases and no, we're passing her? Oh! We're still 8. Good passer right here, pretty good. We do get the ult, but we got in front for a split second, good. Looks like Fenomeno's leading in here, which is bad. Are we dropping the bad? Where's our spare activation? Still lose as well. Right, where's the spare activation? Big kill. Already catching up to the paces, we're not even halfway yet. I can see like Fenomeno leading. Fenomeno's been doing that a lot. Oh, Sparky does. That's actually great. Like, oh my god, Hayahide's out of this race. Really? It's still nice or like bright. It might be blocking myself. Bright's up, not Hayahide is dead. But is they kind of not triggering skill. This is skill activation. Are you like whiffing like this? We're gonna try to fit in between. What the heck? Okay. There goes the Techion carrot. Okay, so we probably figure the ult for Fenomeno. Pushing to the front. Get some activation, deceleration, then high spoon. Yeah, we're like so close to that. Got the switching goal, that's good. That's number 1. Looks like nobody's behind us between the sides of Fenomeno and the top road. Number 9, who is slowly pushing up, might be the Manhattan Cafe. We're swinging kind of wide on the like. Okay, we're going back. No, we're kind of. I'll plus that to the fence. There's a little bit of gap. Have any more skills? We're figuring nothing. Okay, I think we got it. That race car really was kind of fun. It feels like she didn't do anything. Well, good thing we won. His opponents didn't look ultra strong. Probably the weakest we've seen in auto round 2. Round 2 was pretty hard. At least day 2 was a lot harder. We lost a lot to guts competition stuff. Yeah, so pretty much expected win just based on the power level of the builds when we take a look at the opponents. Now having power is kind of bad for this yeah, just for this month's CM. Because you're like looking at what's it called? It's so long, the CM. You kinda wanna catch up. Like this, if this Manhattan Cafe had like 1700 power, it should be so scary. Oh my god. And we look at the skill set just because the stats themselves tell the story. But what happened to Hayahide though? What the heck? Actually, you know what? Let's watch it again in the wide view, and then we'll analyze it after to see what happened. I don't actually know what happened in this race. Like from my POV, for Mejiro Bright, kind of looked like she whiffed on a bunch of moves, but then because of the stat difference, she just caught up. Like we didn't need the guts because she didn't really guts compete with anybody. But if we did, then it would have been kind of bad. Because her guts kind of sucks at 1000. Though there was like, I saw some people, Japanese players on Twitter, they had like triple closer teams. The guts were like kind of bad on them too, like 1000. They got like 100% win rate. So I'm like, huh? I think it's just the team composition because they were like triple back. It was like Mr. CB, Over, and then Christmas Dream Journey. It was like New Year's Mr. CB also. And that team had 100% win rate. And like the guts and like the build is like, it didn't look super crazy stats wise, but evaluation was like US 8 or something, which means they had a lot of skill points and skills at that like stat line. So what actually happened here? Let's turn on the longer ult animations. We're a late start. No, we double late start. What? That kind of explains what happened to Hayahide, man. So Hayahide is gonna be missing a 3.5 heal. Fenomeno takes the lead again. This is what I was talking about earlier. With the positions kind of bad for our team. We need a runner, kind of like put Fenomeno not in first, because Fenomeno leading is really bad. Doesn't get her ultimate. And then like we need some backline like right now so that Mejiro Bright has a chance to get forward. Yeah, because she's not between 4 and 7 position. She can't ultimate. Okay, so we're getting into the healing area. We are whiffing 3.5 on Hayahide. Hayahide having trouble fighting for our lives back there, trying to be in top 5. I think she manages to stabilize, and then something happens and she falls off. And then, so now Fenomeno is in like 3rd, which is ideal. But you kind of like can't guarantee this. A lot of times we were like leading 1st or 2nd all the way to the big heal on Fenomeno. Get a gold heal on Hayahide. We whiff the gold, the evolution heal on Hayahide. It goes the 3.5% heal. Because right here, we go into stamina conservation mode for Hayahide, and it kind of just falls off here. We didn't have enough stamina because the late start not triggering the 3.5. We don't really have any 1.5% skills to keep the healing going. Okay, so Hayahide is Dunno. Then we like get the ultimate on Fenomeno. We take the lead because we have better stats than the opponent. I think all the opponents have like low width or low power. Like 1500 width is competitive, but I feel like nowadays everyone's at like 1600 and above. You don't hit that stat line, it's really hard. So we're here in the 4th position, which is pretty ideal for Mejiro Bright, because 4 and below gets you the Soldier long distance SL. We do hit it. I think we hit all of our SLs while she's going crazy with the acceleration and the speed. Now the distance gaining. That kind of explains what happened to Hayahide. Didn't had a late start, already kind of dealing with positioning issues with 6 spaces. And then we had to go to stamina conservation with the heal. I think I should with the 5.5% evolution heal. That's why I ran out. I think Fenomeno hit all her heals, that's why she's still here. We got an ult on Bright, which means we got all the heals too. この子にかなう馬娘はいるのか。優勝はメジロブライト。見事チャンピオンズミーティングロングを制し、優勝の頂点へ立ちました。2着フェノメノ、3着は成田トップロード。
聖なる栄光はあなた様に贈ります。
Okay, so what happened with the skill activation? Okay, so wow, we kind of whiffed on a few goals. So we whiffed the line burst, we hit with the middle leg adapt, we whiffed the evolution of playtime is over. And then this sells like whatever, doesn't really matter. Then once we ran out of stuff to buy, and we didn't get the like the final straight 2.5, a 0.25 speed skill. Didn't miss Nimble Navigator, missed the inner fence. What was it called? It's the one that you get closer to the fence, you get this. I think they already have it on global. But I don't know the localized name. So we take the lead as Fenomeno. It's kind of bad. When you fall into 3rd place here is good. So you get the middle leg. Kind of just stay there, roughly. Yeah, and then like, I think we get an ult around here if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like right here. So 3rd place get the ult and ult pushes up to the front and first. And then we're only overtaken by Mejiro Bright till the end. So late start. Damn, look at all the skills we whiffed from that late start. So we don't get to ultimate, we missed the 3.5. Then all of these are like, we need to be closer to the front. Yeah, a lot of these are like 5 and above. We missed all of our inherited ults. Didn't get the evolution here because the wit check failed. Yeah, so yeah, everything whiffed because of that late start. So she begins, we're like 3rd place, fall to 5th place, and right here is like we're trying to struggling to stay up there. And we kind of like, you know, pushed it up and we started falling back because this is when we run out of like, I think this is the stamina conservation mode. Where's the, yeah, right here. Yeah, like right, you see she falling back because we're like trying to save stamina this whole time. This is such a long amount. And then I think you don't get the trigger and speed skills at all during this time. You just kind of fall off, and then like there's this whole almost half, I mean like 40% of the middle lane, she's just out of it. Yeah, and then it's over because she's not a soldier or a closer. Yeah, late start on Mejiro Bright, which is not good either, but it's so long we managed to come back, and the opponents weren't that strong, so we're able to push through. We did miss like 2 goals, huh? Man, like everyone not getting. Okay, we missed the global assault as well. I think if they were stronger, we probably would have lost. Yeah, so we kind of, you know, in a bad position. So we hit. This is the heal. I think the heal is like somewhere right here. Yeah, right here. So we passed the start. And then we get the heal, which allows us to have a second half, which is a speed boost. Pretty sure that's the speed boost part. Yeah, there's like a long speed boost at the final leg. So we just do see that back here from the second part of the ult. So we get the ultimate heal, get a gold heal, get the 3.5 heal. I think that's all the heal she has, because we only went for a single gold. It's enough if things don't go badly. Now once we hit the where's the acceleration? It's like right here. So we hit the long distance cellular cell into the so this one's like the first half. Is that right? No, it's just final leg, and then it triggers if you enter the final leg. It's because it's during the last spurt, so you kind of need the stamina. And this one is like first quarter of the final leg. They kind of trigger roughly together, and then we should have gotten the stay gold activation. What is it? Yeah, so we get stay gold speed for a little bit, and then we get the acceleration. We get like 0.6 acceleration. Kind of just skyrocket us away. Then we patch Sunburn right here. Who is that? Who's number 2? Whoever number 2 was, it triggered the her evolution skill, and that's like 0.45 or 0.55 like current speed for quite a long time. It's kind of just rocketed to the front. That's like the reason why I chose the character out of the ones I could, because that evolution is super good. I don't think Karis Miracle has the same explosive like speed thing, even though she does have the not Karis Miracle, similarly Chris S. He does have the acceleration evolution, but all of them give healing. They don't give you more speed. So I was like, none of it's explosive. It is more stable. And I was wondering, like maybe like Ishii Miracle or similarly Chris S might have been more stable than this character, but. Yeah, because I was at San Diego Comic Con, so I can't really be doing too much retraining. Yeah, so next month is going to be League of Heroes. Wait, let's bring up the track. We don't actually have much time to train, because it's like on the 14th it starts. It's already like end of the month this Friday. We're gonna have like no time to train parents. We're not gonna have. It's not going to be a Tachyon event because it's going to be 5.5 anniversary at the end of August. Yeah, since it's a League of Heroes, it's like it's runners and pacers generally. But a lot of people are not sure if they want to add in Surges because Still in Love is like really good on this track. But the problem is like the mob characters can block you. So game with Inks, it's who do they recommend? You got Kiseki, don't have this character. You got New Year's, Katsuragi Ace, don't got this character. She's just some black baby. She's like the parent for this. I don't know about either, but then Almond Eye for sure is the one. They write rulership here, but I feel like rulership you should better off as a Flozen, because all evolution skills become Flozen. If you don't go the evolution line, she's all basic like gold skills, right? I feel like that's not amazing. Genesis still good. Yeah, they were like a lot of the UmaTubers recommending the new I guess it's cheerleader. No, this is like, what is that event? It's like some kind of score festival thing, which is like the leader. But yeah, like it's on a newest outfit is recommended. Surprised Still in Love's not recommended on Game With. That's what every UmaTuber is talking about. And there's no Gentle Dunno here either, but there's Chronogenesis, which is strange because like Chronogenesis and Gentle Dunno are very similar characters. Both their accelerations are like 80-something%, 84% chance to activate at the best timing. And then all the other characters are like, they don't have problems with there's no percentage, they'll just activate at the right timing. I don't know. I think I might be using Gentle Donna and Summer Tachyon. Because like Tachyon's like the first time she's like, can be an ace. And then one Umatuba was like suggesting race and race because her acceleration kind of matches up this back. Because hers is like a second half corner. Second half the race, you know, we're moving left and right on the corner to get acceleration. So it could potentially trigger here. I don't know. Maybe I'll run a double pacer runner, triple pacer. I don't know how the characters for this. That's gonna be it for this month. Surprise! Well, it's nice to have what you want. I guess I don't know if I could say I'm surprised. I was surprised we did really well in round 1, and then everything went to the win rate came crashing down in round 2. Okay. Yeah, since we know I was off in San Diego Comic Con, you know, being able to win and getting the 78.75% win rate is pretty good. Couldn't really retrain. I think like even if I trained Fenomeno, it wouldn't have really changed the team not having the best energy. But these two have position issues, Fenomeno and Mejiro Bright. Still, you know, winning is great. That's gonna be it then for this month. It'll be like League of Heroes gonna come much earlier. We'll be back in like 2 weeks already. 2.5 weeks. We'll see what happens. I have been like having a lot of trouble with League of Heroes, getting a good ranking. Like never have the right characters. But maybe I'll figure something out. The Umatuba is not showing what the best thing is yet, so maybe I'll know within a week, and then we'll see what happens. That's gonna be it for the finals for July's champion meeting. We'll be back next month for League of Heroes August. Alright, I'm out.